Today is the UXR Conference. We've got 400 people coming, about 24 speakers, a product and research panel, a fireside chat. We had just a ton of amazing content. I still remember when I was starting out as a researcher, trying to figure out, if I was doing anything right. I remember feeling really isolated, and then I started to find out that other people were doing this. Starting to build those connections really made me a lot more confident and a lot better of a researcher. And now to have 400 people all in one place, being able to put faces to names that I've seen on Twitter, it's a real privilege.
There's very few conferences that are just dedicated to research. Information is immensely powerful. You take one day and you get what you might learn from reading 25 articles in 8 hours.
I think that we as a practice will definitely benefit from not being tech-centric, not being San Francisco-centric, and not feeling like there are great unknown or unknowable secret truths that these giant companies have. It's just not true, and that's not how the discipline is going to grow.
It's your responsibility to leave and then to continue wrestling. Especially as UX researchers, because we work so closely with people, you have to do this. I love just the general eagerness to learn and to know and be known by one another. And I'm super excited that I've been able just to come out and be a part of it.
I love also that there's been a sense of almost kind of rocking the boat because it's a safe space, and it's really hard to create a space in which there inherently is that feeling of we can say what we need to say in order to make this practice progress forward.
I couldn't be more grateful to all of our sponsors, our speakers, our volunteers. Without everybody coming together, believing in research and wanting to make this happen, we just couldn't have done it.
Here today we have about 8 people from Shopify who've joined. Everything from speakers, we've had 2 speakers, to participants, to an organizer. So we're really all excited to be involved.
Which is really the crux of this panel. Should we do user research?
Yes.
That's
The people here today were more interested in each other. They were more interested in humans. There were stronger connections. There was a lot more eye contact than you might see in some other tech-related conferences and the conversations that you have there. I've attended conferences, I've spoken at conferences, I've run a conference, large and small, and the way in which this was run was exemplary, and I can only imagine what it's going to be next year.